जय श्री माताजी। विश्व के सभी साधकों का परम पूज्य श्री माताजी को वंदन करके हम सब ध्यान की स्थिति में बैठते हैं। चित्त सहस्रार पर परम पूज्य श्री माताजी आज का ध्यान सत्र शुरू करने की कृपया अनुमति प्रदान कीजिए। हम सब कुंडलिनी चढ़ा के सामूहिक बंधन लेते हैं। अपना चित्त हृदय में लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपावंत होकर आप हमारे हृदय में विराजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमारा हृदय प्रेम, करुणा और वात्सल्य से भर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, आपकी कृपा में हम केवल शुद्ध आत्मा है। तीन महामंत्र, तत्पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र। जय श्री माता जी। हम सब संतुलन करते हैं। अपना सीधा हाथ पृथ्वी तत्व पर, चित्त ईड़ा नाड़ी और सहस्रार पर, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी आपकी कृपा में सामूहिकता के ईड़ा नाड़ी पर तमोगुण के सभी बाधक तत्व भूमि तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर सामूहिकता की ईड़ा नाड़ी शुद्ध कर दीजिए। राइट हैंड गोद में, लेफ्ट हैंड आकाश की तरफ, चित्त पिंगला नाड़ी और सहस्रार पर, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी आपकी कृपा में सामूहिकता के पिंगला नाड़ी पर रजोगुण के सभी बाधक तत्व अतिरिक्त उष्णता, अहंकार आकाश तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर सामूहिकता की पिंगला नाड़ी शुद्ध कर दीजिए। लेफ्ट हैंड गोद में, दोनों हाथ सामने, अपना चित्त मध्य नाड़ी और सहस्रार पर, कृपा कर आप हमें संतुलन दीजिए, हमें वर्तमान में रखिए। दोनों हाथों पर चैतन्य महसूस करते हैं। अपना चित्त मूलाधार चक्र पर लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, आपकी कृपा में सामूहिकता के मूलाधार चक्र पर श्री गणेश तत्व प्रस्थापित कीजिए। श्री माताजी, कृपा कर आप हम सबको बालक जैसे अबोध बनाइए, हमें सुबुद्धि दीजिए। चित्त मूलाधार चक्र मूलाधार पर श्री कुंडलिनी गौरी माता। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कुंडलिनी गौरी माता, साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवै नमो नमः। चित्त स्वादिष्ठान चक्र पर परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा कर आप हम सबको शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। कृपा कर हमें निर्मल विद्या दीजिए। चित्त नाभि चक्र पर परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी कृपा में हम सब संतुष्ट हैं, समाधानी हैं। चित्त भवसागर में लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी कृपा में सामूहिकता के त्रय्य शक्ति जागृत कीजिए। चित्त अनाहत चक्र पर परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी कृपा में हम सब सुरक्षित हैं, निर्भय हैं। चित्त विशुद्धि चक्र पर लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा कर आप हमें साक्षी स्वरूप बनाइए। कृपा कर हमें सामूहिकता में प्रस्थापित कीजिए। चित्त आज्ञा चक्र पर लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी कृपा में हमने सबको दिल से क्षमा कर दी है। हमारा किसी के भी ऊपर गुस्सा नहीं है। बैक आज्ञा। श्री माता जी, जाने अनजाने हमारे हाथों से जो भी गलतियां हुई हैं, इन सब के लिए कृपा कर आप हमें क्षमा कर दीजिए। लॉर्ड्स प्रेयर।
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen.
Our Mother, who art on earth, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day your divine vibrations, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into Maya, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the Father, the children, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
चित्त सहस्रार पर लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपावंत होकर आप हमारे सहस्रार पर विराजिए। श्री माता जी, हम सब अपना अहंकार और प्रति अहंकार आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। कृपा कर हमें निर्विचारिता प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर आप हमें ध्यान में स्थित कीजिए। जय श्री माता जी। इसी ध्यान की स्थिति में अमृतवाणी आत्मसात करते हैं। सहस्रार पूजा कैबेला 1996, इसका पहला भाग।
Today we are celebrating the opening of the Sahasrara on this day. I must say it was a great happening that took place, event which I never realized before. Now I can see that without self-realization it would have been impossible to talk to people. When this happened, I thought that how will I talk to people about it, because no one would understand me. And it would be a big mistake on my part to say something about Sahasrara, because even about Sahasrara, nowhere in the scriptures some things was described. It was absolutely a ambiguous description, I would say, where people could not have even thought that there is a realm beyond Sahasrara. And one has to enter into that realm where is the reality. That time what I saw around me, I felt is all darkness. And unless and until there are many lights, people will never realize that how important it is to have lights. It is a human error also all the time that if somebody achieves something, then they put that person onto a shelf. For example, Christ, all right, he was Christ, we are not Christ. Muhammad Sahib, he was Muhammad Sahib, we are not Muhammad. Rama was Rama, Krishna was Krishna. We are not that. How can absolutely they are separated? The divine personalities away, very much away from human personality. It was just a adoration, I can say, faith. But when they said we tried to follow them, they could not. They could not follow them. Because I think human movement is on parallel lines with the divine. And these lines do not meet unless and until you give them self-realization. Human level is moving on another plane, and it has to come up to a higher plane to understand that what they know is not reality. I wouldn't say what is needed for that, because in my own experience, all kinds of people came to SahajaYoga. There are people described to be very bad, cruel, another ones who were very licentious, this, that, then another ones who were cheats, and they said, Mother, they are horrible people. But I have seen that every human being is as if made of the same character as far as the spirit is concerned. Outside they may be different to look at. Their way of talking may be different. Their styles may be different. Their fondness for things may be different. But inside, they are all very beautiful. And this I found out one after another. You don't know how much it was giving me joy, not only joy, but also encouragement, support, and patience. And then now you see how SahajaYoga has grown. The greatest thing has now happened is, which I realize, I'm very happy about it, that Sahajogis feel very responsible about SahajaYoga. And they feel that they have to spread this enlightenment everywhere. It's their innate desire now to spread SahajaYoga. Firstly, it was that they should become spirits. Before that, also there were some people who didn't actually seek the spirit. But they also became Sahajogis. And I'm surprised with some of you that I never expected that they would go so far. And suddenly you hear that such and such person has gone there, has done this, has done this. So when you came into the realm of reality, I don't know which principle you accepted first. That's your understanding. But one thing you realized, that you are definitely connected with the divine. Some people had tremendous experiences. Some had mild experience. But most of them, I saw, started believing in themselves, understanding themselves, and having confidence about themselves. Because there are so many myths about God, religion, gurus, that when they saw the light of the Spirit, which gave them sense of reality, as if they steadied their mind, they steadied themselves. All this happened, I must say, in a very short time. I didn't say that it took me long or I had to go through lots of various experiences. Because to me, all these experiences are nothing. If a ship is seaworthy, it can face all kinds of high tides and all kinds of sharks and everything without any difficulty, because it is seaworthy. So I didn't feel that way, but only I felt that from human level to this spiritual level, to this divine level, when you are coming, then some of that still lingers on. Some of that is still there. It has to be cleansed, it has to be brightened, we should say, or absolutely enlightened. But what was the great thing about SahajaYoga? That you yourself did all that. It's nice to say, Mother, you did this, you did that. Maybe enlightenment part of it. But say now there are lights here, and these lights, unless and until they are attended to, looked after, and given oil of love, how can they go on burning? This is something, what I must say, that you people somehow or other realized how important it was to become good Sahajogis. Maybe introspection, I don't say. Maybe somebody else talked about it. Maybe it's your own understanding. Whatever it was, all of you tried to be good Sahajogis. Of course, there are people who are sometimes very angry with me, like, why don't you cure my sister, or why don't you cure my father, if you are God. There's no difference to me, because they are so frustrated, so upset, so they are talking like that. If you see one or two persons here and there, you see here thousands, such beautiful people. It's complete emancipation of this earth, of this globe, I'm sure will take place if you people all take up the responsibility. The responsibility has certain problems which we should know. When you feel responsible, you must know that you are not in charge. One thing. Secondly, you also must know that there are so many other forces, so many angels and ganas are with you. You are not alone. So, to think that you are doing anything will make you maybe egoistic. At that time, what you have to do is best is to say, all right, I am not doing anything, it's the divine that is working it out. Not that the divine wants any credit from you. But by saying that, this balloon of ego will not come up. And you will become humble. And this humility will definitely improve this great tree of spirituality within you. Definitely it will make you a very evolved personality, no doubt about it. But first of all, we have to say, I am not doing anything. It's very important to understand when you have spiritual authority to do things. It is not a testing ground, I can tell you this much. Many people think that mother is testing us. I am not testing, you are testing yourself. I am not saying don't do this or don't do that. You are testing yourself and now must know that you are in the beautiful garden of reality, where very few have entered. And there in that garden, when you enter, what do you see? Is everything is full of beauty. Every person has something sweet. Because all other Sahajogis are also having the same kind of experiences of this reality, which cannot be described in words, but you start feeling it, that oneness, that nearness, that friendship, without any expectation. you start feeling, oh, it's a Sahaja-yogi. A kind of a complete integrated organism as you become an organization, I should say, which is a living organization. In that you do not feel you are something separate. Any Sahaja-yogi, whether he is highly placed or he is not doing much in life, this integration, this oneness, this feeling of identification with others makes you so large, so big, so great, so powerful. You are not alone and you say, I am not doing anything. So you become so humble that you forget all these false ideas about class consciousness or religion consciousness or I don't know, all sorts of consciousness people have. I don't know much about these consciousnesses that human beings suffer from, but I've seen how it happens. And when that humility becomes your character, not that you are humble because there's something to be done, you are humble. When people are doing some sort of, say, business, they'll be extremely humble and nice, but they'll be very unkind otherwise. Here then you become absolutely humble. And there's no duality in your personality left. But that doesn't mean you become weak. Humility is only possible for people who are strong, because they don't need any reactions. They don't need any protection. Their humility keeps them protected also very much. So you just start thinking or feeling, thinking is a funny word, feeling that you are a small dust particle. At the same time you feel you are the whole sky. It depends on where you are, what you are doing, what you are seeing, what you are witnessing. Sometimes you feel that all these big journeys, and with some people you feel you are very small. Such a flexible temperament you developed, and that makes you subtler and subtler, because you can penetrate into anything, any subject, any personality, any understanding, any book, anything, any enterprise, in a very subtle manner, and you immediately see what is to be done, because you become so subtle. And then when you become very great, then you start thinking, or I should say feeling, what you can do to help so many people, to do this great job, to do that. This when happens to you, they don't think that you are, nor you should think that you are very small. Only thing is now you are the spirit. And spirit is very subtle. It's a very subtle light, but it can penetrate into anything. It can expand into anything. It can remain anywhere or it can disappear anywhere. This subtle personality that you are, which is your spirit, you even don't use it, but it uses you all the time. Without your knowledge, it uses you. So the second thing should be that you should not determine what you are going to do, what I have to do. If I have decided I must do like this. Whatever you have decided is all right. But if it does not materialize, there's nothing to worry. There's nothing to be upset. There's nothing to be overly nervous about it. I'll give you an example. One day I was going to America. And of course, as it is, as all the Sahajayogis are, they get quite worried. Now mother has to go to America, means, see, everybody is upset. They're looking at the time, now time is this, time is that. I was just smiling. I said, I have to go to America, why are you worried? And suddenly one of the Sahajogis' child fell down and broke her hand. And she couldn't move her fingers. So I was just coming out. And as soon as he brought the child, I said, all right, I'm not going just now to the airport. They were very upset. Now she's not going to the airport, as if all the heavens are going to fall down or what. But I said, now let me see the child. I treated the child was all right. All right, I said, let's now go to the airport. And they were saying, Mother, the plane must have left. It's all right, doesn't matter, let's go to the airport. Went to the airport, and this plane that was going to take me was just there because there was something wrong with the plane. And there was another plane going to Washington, and I wanted actually to go to Washington instead of New York. So I was in the plane nicely going to Washington. But one must know that you are not doing. Everything is arranged and planned and beautifully kept for you. You decide something, all right. If your decision is all right, if you have to do that, it will work out. If it doesn't work out, it should not have been worked out. Now this is the difference between a person who is a realized soul and who is not a realized soul. A realized soul person is not bothered what he wants, what he likes, what he is fond of. He is not. Whatever he gets is all right. Now I can see you are living under this roof, which is so horrible. I mean, there's no proper arrangements here, nothing. I don't know how you are living here. I mean, I just don't know what to do. We are trying to get a land, and this landowner is such a greedy fellow, but I don't mind the greed part, but still he's not yet giving us the land. It's all right, now what to do? But you all enjoy it. You don't mind. Otherwise, normally people would say, I want this kind of a room and I want this kind of a house and this and that. That you can live under any circumstances because you don't worry about your physical comfort anymore. What you think of your own spiritual comfort. I've seen people, Sahajogis, so beautiful, even children. If there is a film going on, something funny comes in, immediately they all close their eyes. We don't want to see this. Nobody has to tell them because, you see, they are sort of inside, they have built in that subtle personality which cannot stand nonsense. They may not say something, they may not be harsh, but just they shun and go away from such places automatically. So to describe the new personality is this way, that in the nature we see very clearly. In the nature, what we see is a tree grows. Now it has to expand, but it cannot, so it does not. If it can, it will. And also it tries to bring all the leaves exposed to the sunlight somehow. Now, I don't think the trees have that much intelligence to organize it. But there is something that organizes them so beautifully. Now, it's not only one tree, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. The one who does all that is the one with whom you are in contact. The trees are not. They are just playing into the hands of nature. But they cannot manipulate, maneuver, understand this divine power. They cannot. Animals cannot. Even human beings cannot. But you can, because you have crossed the limit of this human bondage. And now you are just like great citizens of the great realm of divinity. So this divine force helps you, works out everything. And also it takes you, it guides you, it manages you. So what you have to do is to keep yourself open for the guidance. At the same time, you must act, because the guidance will also come from within, by which you will know this is what I have to do. Now supposing even then you feel that this was not achieved by you, and you feel that still I don't know why I couldn't get what I wanted. Try to understand that is what is the best for us. But it never means that you should give up. You should not desire. I have seen Sahajayogi's desires are much more powerful than mine. The reason is I am desireless. I have no desires as such. Try to see, fathom out, if I have any desires. I see I have no desires of any kind. Or I do not earnestly want anything. That you can say it's a very frivolous temperament. But it all, see, very different with you people. You people are very differently made because you have achieved something.
जय श्री माता जी, कृपया ध्यान की स्थिति बनाए रखें। जय श्री माता जी। श्री आदि शक्ति मंत्र। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदि शक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवै नमो नमः। जय श्री माता जी। आरती की तैयारी करते हैं। आरती के लिए खड़े होते हैं।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारक कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ। लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। मानव में अवतर के कर दिया उजियारा माँ, कर दिया उजियारा। कलियुग में माया है, कलियुग में माया है। फिर भी पहचाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता से करा लेना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। शक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
जय श्री माता जी। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों पर प्रार्थना अर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर सारे विश्व के साधकों को आत्म साक्षात्कार प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी, सभी को परमेश्वरी शक्ति से जोड़ दीजिए, सत्य के साम्राज्य में प्रस्थापित कीजिए। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें आत्म परीक्षण करने की क्षमता दीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें साक्षी स्वरूप बनाइए। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आप हमें सहज सामूहिकता में एकाकार कीजिए। हमें प्रेम और करुणा की शक्ति से भर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, हमारे प्रार्थनाओं को स्वीकार कीजिए और हमें आशीर्वादित करने की कृपा कीजिए। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपके श्री चरणों पर हमारा कोटि कोटि नमन, कोटि कोटि नमन, अनंत कोटि नमन। जय श्री माता जी। सामूहिक बंधन लेते हैं। जय श्री माता जी। आज के कार्यक्रम आज शाम का ध्यान 7 बजे प्रतिष्ठान पुणे यूट्यूब चैनल पर लाइव प्रसारित होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यहीं पे संपन्न होता है। अब हम सहज संगीत का आनंद उठाते हैं। आज का दिन सबके लिए आनंदमय मंगलमय रहे। जय श्री माता जी।
शरण में जो भी आया, ज्ञान का सागर उसने पाया। तेरी दुआ की कृपा हो जिस पर, हृदय का दीप उसने जगाया। तेरी अदा है सबसे न्यारी, तेरी अदा है सबसे न्यारी, ओ जगत की माँ।
निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ।
तेरे रूप और रंग अनेक, तू है सबकी दाता। जीवन सबको तूने दिया है, तू है सबकी माता। तू है हमको सबसे प्यारी, तू है हमको सबसे प्यारी, ओ जगत की माँ।
निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ।
तू है माया और महामाया, कोई तुझको समझ ना पाया। तेरी महिमा तू ही जाने, दर पे जो आया वही राह पाया। तेरी यारी सबसे न्यारी, तेरी यारी सबसे न्यारी, ओ जगत की माँ।
निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ।
तू ही सबकी पालनहारी, तू ही सबकी पालनहारी, ओ जगत की माँ।
निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ, निर्मल माँ।
हे माँ निर्मल माँ, हे माँ निर्मल माँ, मैं तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे दरस को तरस रहा है, तेरे दरस को तरस रहा है, ये बगिया का फूल बगिया का तेरे नैनों में देख के हमने जीवन रस को जाना। तू ही है दिल में समाई, अब किसको क्या पाना। तू श्री माँ है हम तेरे बालक, तू श्री माँ है हम तेरे बालक। क्षमा कर सबकी भूल, तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। हे निर्मल माँ, हे माँ निर्मल माँ, मैं तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। तू है हृदय में, तू ही है दिल में, तू ही है तन में, तू ही है मन में। जीवन ज्योति कर दे रोशन, सागर प्यार का भर दे मन में। भूला भटका अज्ञानी मैं, भूला भटका अज्ञानी मैं। कर ले मुझको कबूल, तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। हे माँ निर्मल माँ, है माँ निर्मल माँ, मैं तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। गंगा सागर निर्मल पानी, निर्मल नाम है अंतर्यामी। माँ की महिमा अपरंपार, माँ के गुण को गाले प्राणी। अमृत वाणी माँ के मुख से, अमृत वाणी माँ के मुख से। सुन ले माँ के फूल, तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। हे माँ निर्मल माँ, हे तरस रहा है। ये बगीचा